Ever felt like you were playing a game of financial whack-a-mole? You apply for something, get rejected, and have absolutely no idea why. Well, today we're diving deep into the murky waters of bank account applications, specifically, why I got denied a Monzo account. Buckle up, because this might get a little bit spicy. Now, for those unfamiliar, Monzo is a popular digital bank known for its sleek app, cool features like instant spending notifications, and generally being, well, pretty hip. I, like many others, was intrigued. I saw the shiny app, read the glowing reviews, and thought, this is the future of banking. So, I applied. And then, crickets. Rejection. Now, I'm not one to take rejection lying down. I wanted to know why. Was it my credit score? My employment history? Did I accidentally summon a gremlin during the application process? The internet, bless its chaotic soul, offered a plethora of theories, ranging from the plausible to the downright bizarre. But I wanted facts, not speculation. So, I embarked on a quest to uncover the truth behind my Monzo rejection. And let me tell you, it was a journey. Investigation and possible reasons. First things first, I meticulously reviewed Monzo's application criteria. Turns out, it's surprisingly vague. They talk about things like financial stability and responsible financial behavior, but offer little concrete guidance. So, I started digging. I checked my credit report. My score wasn't stellar, but it wasn't disastrous either. Could it be my employment history? I've been freelancing for a while, which might raise eyebrows for some traditional banks. Then I remembered that I recently applied for a few credit cards. Could it be that too many credit checks in a short period flagged me as a potential risk? The uncertainty was killing me. I even considered the possibility of automated decision-making systems. These algorithms, while designed to be objective, can sometimes make baffling decisions. Maybe my application triggered some obscure rule within Monzo's system. Reaching out to Monzo. Desperate for answers, I decided to contact Monzo directly. Their customer support, I must admit, was surprisingly responsive. However, getting a definitive answer proved elusive. The representative was polite but vague, citing internal risk assessment and unable to provide specific reasons for the decision. Frustrating, to say the least. I pressed further, politely of course. I explained my situation, my concerns, and even offered to provide additional documentation. Unfortunately, their response remained largely the same. Lessons learned and alternatives. So, where does that leave me? Honestly, a bit bewildered and slightly disillusioned. But also, wiser. This experience taught me a few valuable lessons. Read the fine print. If there is any bank application criteria can be surprisingly opaque. Don't take rejection personally, it doesn't always reflect on your financial worth. Explore alternative options, the banking world is more diverse than ever before. While Monzo may not have been the right fit for me, there are plenty of other excellent digital banks out there. Some even specialize in serving freelancers and self-employed individuals. And for those of you facing similar frustrations, remember that you're not alone. Share your experiences in the comments below. Maybe we can learn from each other and find some answers together. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.